With so many excellent games coming out over the following several months on the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, the start of the year will be quite exciting. We've been hard at work compiling our typical list of titles coming to both platforms at the start of 2023. Here we pick the top 5 upcoming PS5 games which you can get in early 2023. Number 5. Forspoken. Forspoken, an action RPG from Square Enix, has been postponed. The publisher confirmed recently that the PlayStation 5 and PC game will now launch in January 2023. Previously, October was assigned as the game's release date. According to the publisher, we have made the strategic decision to delay the launch date of Forspoken to January 24, 2023, as a result of ongoing conversations with important partners. In the epic role-playing game Forspoken, Frey, a young New Yorker, who has been transferred to the stunning but unforgiving region of Athia, goes on a journey. Frey must utilize her newly discovered magical skills to navigate vast landscapes, engage in huge beast combat, and eliminate formidable matriarchs known as Tantus in order to find a route home. Number 4. Dead Space. For those of you who played Dead Space back in 2008, the news that EA and Motive Studios would be redesigning the iconic survival horror game for PS5 likely caused you to feel a mixture of excitement and dread. A terrific game with distinctive mechanics is being given another shake on contemporary technology on the one jagged claw. On the other hand, how long ago was it really? Dead Space 1 tore players' bodies apart, and Dead Space 2 and 3 did the same in 2011 and 2013, respectively. It's been 10 years since we last stepped into the troubled protagonist Isaac Clarke's space-age shoes, and EA and Motive have decided it's time to return to the beginning. The 27th day of January 2023 has been designated as the Dead Space remake's official release date. That actually isn't too far off, and it sounds like EA and Motive are sure the release date will hold up barring any unforeseen circumstances. Number 3. Wild Hearts. Wild Hearts is a brand new hunting game directed by EA, Omega Force, and Koei Tecmo that takes place in a fantasy version of Japan. It is a traditional monster hunting game with enormous animals, unusual crafting, and cooperative adventures. There have been a few teasers that have provided us with information about this future Monster Hunter-style game, despite the fact that it was only recently announced and is not scheduled to debut until 2023. Number 2. Hogwarts Legacy. And forthcoming open-world role-playing game called Hogwarts Legacy will let players discover the Harry Potter wizarding world like never before. Although it allows players to visit the Hogwarts of the past, the game is situated in the Potter universe. You'll be able to go to lessons, pick up new spells, tame wonderful animals, and even leave the famous school of witchcraft and wizardry's boundaries. Hogwarts Legacy was initially scheduled for release in 2021, but was eventually moved up to 2022. Sadly, that new release date proved to be too ambitious, and the game has now been delayed until 2023. The current release date for Hogwarts Legacy is February 10, 2023. Number 1. Dead Island 2. The release date for the upcoming survival horror action RPG Dead Island 2 has been postponed ever since it began development. Dead Island, which was first released in 2011, was an unexpected success for the publisher Deep Silver thanks in large part to a fantastic trailer that didn't fully capture the spirit of the game. After more than 5 million copies were sold, a sequel was announced in 2014, but it hasn't yet been released. Recently, a playable gameplay demo from 5 years ago was posted online so that fans may experience what might have been, or still could be. The upcoming game generations, Xbox Series X and PS5, will present enormous chances for the zombie title. Dead Island 2 will release on February 3, 2023. These are the games which will release early 2023. Tell us your pick.